What is the runtime of part 1 and what is the runtime of part 2, if at all you want to reveal it?
I mean, let's not even talk about part 2.
Okay, part 1
We still
runtime.
don't know what the runtime will be, but 250. It's a decent runtime. It's about 250, 2 hour 55,
Okay.
2 hour 50. I mean, if you see, I really don't understand this runtime. Confuses me a lot, sir. See, the actual runtime of a film is less.
See, Sandeep asking about that.
I mean, you should not actually. I mean, how long was Animal, sir? 3:15.
3 hour 24.
Okay.
So, but actually,
So
it's
you're basically your eligibility of asking runtime has been taken away from you. Sir. You're not eligible to ask about runtimes.
No, I'm happy if films are bigger.
Shorter?
No, bigger because
But big cinematic films
Are
are
always,
running
yeah,
long now.
yeah.
It's also it's become
And
people
they're
are.
with this many strong characters in the
Yeah,
film.
that's what, yeah.
I mean, you want to narrate. When you want to narrate,
Now, if you're going for part 2, I always feel it could be 3 hours, then only 3 hours. Then only you'll
So
feel
we are
like going-
almost touching 3 hours, but we're not touching 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we might be somewhere a little lesser than 3 hours.
Yeah.
Songs
3 hours is good, sir,
action.
because you'll not lose any show.
We've cracked and water is the toughest,
True. That's
especially when you have interactions with
what,
it.
yeah.
So it's
You know, the light, the water simulations, the light penetrating into the water.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's not physically challenging, it's
mentally also brutal.
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
And Randy sir, I think Ratnavelu.
Yeah.
I mean, Ratnavelu was really an asset for this movie. His cinematography is just.
I have to also weigh in there and say he was such a pleasure to work with.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think we got along really well, and some of the lighting and the close-ups he's taken of my character.
Phenomenal.
I don't think it was so nice to be shot.
He did not take the liberty of just brightening everything up because it's.
He's killed it.
It's
I
a
used to say
commercial.
he's like
It's
an
an action
Italian
movie, no.
Renaissance painter.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
you keep on
His
telling
light and shadow and the way he's like an artist.
Yes,
I mean,
And Sabu sir.
too good.
Oh, Sabu sir was.
Sabu sir is like quite a senior.
I mean, the kind of
person.
technology he knows is
actually.
the
But I
boats,
saw
the way
him
the
touching
boats.
up.
Yeah.
I mean, the boats we
blood on
created
the
for
guy's
this
back.
movie.
Exactly.
You can literally not only see. Of course, we shot in tanks. I mean, like man-made tanks. The boats were made, but the boats you can actually take
Use
them
it.
use it into
Wow.
the actual sea.
can-
You can actually go into deep
seaworthy.
waters.
Yeah. So your interaction with water will be great, that means.
Yeah, so it's like going to school for me. See, learning a lot from Sabu sir. So when I told the story, see, he was telling, we'll create our own waves. I'll make boats, he's saying. So I was scared. How can you make a boat? All the stars on the boats. I don't know how those boats will be. No, I'll make boats are simple, he's saying.
They were great,
Sir,
the
they need to
boats.
float, sir.
They were massive. Like they weighed a lot also. Like original boats. You know, that 35 days of underwater shoot is by far very complicated, and the kind of stuff we've done. So there is this shark creation which we've done, and there's this mad interaction between the protagonist and the shark.
Oh, nice.
That was very tough to pull off.
Top of it, the movement is not easy under the water. It's again another challenge.
And the work and the problem is, Sandeep sir, only when you have those swimming goggles can you actually have a visual.
See,
But when you
True,
don't
true,
have
true.
that,
Yeah.
everything is blurred.
Yeah. And
So
it
for
will-
me, let's say there's this guy who's 10 feet away from me. So I'll have to swim literally, catch hold of him, do a flip, and then go out. So this whole shot is like about, let's say, about 15 to 18 seconds.
Yeah. It will take entire day maybe.
So this shot, I mean, like when I'm going towards him, I can't see him. I'll have to exactly hold him,
Yeah.
at his neck.
I know.
So it was.
Obviously, the way we
Very,
see
very,
as an
very
audience, you will not see while approaching. because
Absolutely
you're
not.
True,
Absolutely
true.
not.
Yeah.
Because your work environment has been amazing. I mean, little care taken. We did a fight sequence where there was so much dust because of the
Oh, damn.
arena that we'd put up. But someone put a big exhaust in.
Exactly, yeah.
So things like that make a little difference. I'd like to see more of that happening.
Devara too.
No, just generally because
I'm done with dust.
your sets were one
I'm done with
of
dust.
the best controlled on a human level. For even the staff.
Yeah, even on a discipline level, like I've never been on a set with as many extras as there were on this set in Goa and even in the Aida Puja sequence. So usually when you're shooting a song or this thing and you have so many people on set, there's always noise and chaos, and there's always the first AD screaming, "Okay, quiet, we're going for a take." There was just peace
Yeah.
on this set. everyone was so disciplined.
achievement, sir, actually.
And every like
To have that a quiet set.
To me, yeah.